On this, we are going to be studying the social media copy. All right, and the title of this document is Social Media Copy Demystified. First of all, I'd like to say, um, apart from email copy, copywriting generally, okay, social media copy, which is one of the areas of copywriting, general copywriting, is very broad and very interesting. It is that area that if you understand everything that you need to do so well, it's just enough. It's just enough. And again, this is going to be beyond an individual person who wants to present or make his or her page so well, you know creating amazing copies on his or her page for business, for services rendered. But beyond that, also for individuals who want to become professional social media managers. All right, if you want to become a good SMM, you need to understand the concept of social media copy copywriting. All right, and that's what this is all about. um we're just going to go straight. We have talked about what is copywriting in the previous in the previous video. If you have not learned that, just go to this page and check what copywriting, everything is about copywriting. You find it there. Now, why is social media copy important? This video will not take long, so I'm going to be a bit fast. And just tag along with me for four reasons. Number one, for attention grabbing. Your copy is the first thing that catches your audience eyes. Of course, you have said that in that earlier video, right? It determines whether they will stop scrolling and pay attention to your content. In this time and age where everything is so fast, it takes 15 seconds to catch people's attention. Um, except those who have come to learn on your YouTube page, those who are really hungry, and those who just want to learn from you, and they are getting value from you, so they'll pay attention. Now, you need a copy that will catch attention. That's attention grabbing. All right. So that is why learning social media copywriting is very important. You need to understand how some things are done. All right. Number two is for brand personality. One good way to ensure that your social media, you know, pages are growing amazingly is by organizing it. You have to organize your page. All right. So you must have something like brand identity. At least your brand should be able to, your social media copy should inform what your brand's voice, your brand's tone, values will look like. Because this will just help you to engage and connect with your expected audience. All right. So it's very important. Then it also helps them to drive action. It has compelling power to motivate your audience to take action, whether it's making a purchase, signing up for a newsletter, or sharing your content. It's very important. All right. So as a copywriter, as somebody who wants to be a copywriter, like for a third party, all of these things is what I'm going to take notes. That okay, as I want to go into a an SMM profession or SMM service for this my client, I must be able to write copies that is attention grabbing. I must be able to give my clients a kind of personality, a brand. Let me give you a little hint. Go and check those who are in the entertainment industry, or those who are in the comical industry, those who are really serious about it. you discover that anything that is not consistent with what they do, they take it away from they don't allow it on in their space. And even if they post it, you see things like deleting song that will be under it. This is because they want that page to have a particular identity. It's called brand identity. So you need to showcase that brand identity. Then you must also have a kind of so they call maybe brand unique voice, unique tone, and the likes, brand values. You are going to agree with me that every of our say skills makers today have their own brand tone, brand identity, brand unique voice. For instance, if I should ask you that, who is the person that will most likely say, "I is the family" at the end of every of his skits, you know what I'm talking about, right, Sabinus? If I should ask that, okay, who is this person that will always say, do something like, "So Gabi, it's good," or something like that. You answer to me, say that it's brother Shaggy, right? If you hear things like fantabulous, you're doing well, huh? Yeah. So these are brand personalities, brand identities, right? And they all showcase what is on their media pages. Anything that outside of this is not. All right. So you must be able to drive action as well. Drive action. Your copy pages, your copy messages must be able to drive action. If it's not driving action, then it's not yet it's not yet doing what it should do normally. All right. Then you must be able to get more people who need that service or that product of yours. You must be able to drive them, you know, into even organically into your page. How do you do that? Just by improving your SEO. SEO is called the search engine optimization. Now, that's not a big grammar. What this simply means is you have to craft copies with relevant keywords so that those who need that service, okay, looking for things around that keyword, around that product, will be able to come to your page. They'll be able to find your page, okay. And you also use amazing hashtags. All right, this can help you to boost your search engine rankings, okay, making it easier for your target audience to find you. All right, now you have to understand your audience. The next thing is understanding your audience. I've said it before in the earlier video, right, concerning copywriting generally. It also applies to social media copy as well. You must be able to research your target audience by demographics, by interests, you know, their main priorities. This is very, very important. You must be able to create buyer personas to understand their motivations and aspirations. If your client is a food vendor, for instance, okay, you must understand where the location of a vendor is. Well, not that's not really important, but you must check you must check those around that environment, okay, to see if they really are interested in what your vendor sells or not. Okay, have you found a location that will be interested in what your vendor sells? All right, those are the kind of people or places where you target. All right, this also in a way has a connect with the digital marketing, because if you're trying to attract customers to your client or to your business, you need to understand certain things about your would-be customers or your target audience. All right, so you must identify their preferred social media platforms and adjust your copy accordingly. Are you together? Somebody who wants to buy books, Okay, for instance, somebody wants to buy books. You need to check other book vendors and see how their social media pages are. Okay, and use that to work for your clients or use that to work for yourself. Somebody wants to buy food, you need to check other food vendors to see how their social media platforms are. And that's exactly how you should build yours. So that's this how this is how it happens. This is how it works. All right. So you must be able to also monitor and analyze audience engagement to refine your messaging over time. There are apps that you use for this. All right. So questions can be asked um, when you have after going through the the class. Now we have to move very quickly. Crafting compelling headlines. This cannot be overemphasized. We said it as well, you know, in the previous video. Now, for you to just craft a compelling headlines, you don't have much to do, but then you have to be intentional. First of all, the headline must be clear and concise. Okay, it must be clear and concise. All right. Um, 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 Check today logos of company or taglines of company of organizations. You discover that most times it's always very very clear and concise, straight to the point. Is used most majorly by organizations anyway, by companies anyway. All right. So therefore, in the same vein, if you're selling a product, you should be able to just make them see what it is that you're selling. The major thing that are products or that service that are rendering. That's what you should eat. All right. So and sometimes too, you can also make it clear and concise. At the same time, leave them asking more questions. That okay, how can this product actually do this to me? All right. All right. For instance, Nike. One of their crafting headlines is inspire. Nike is a shoe, and their crafting headline is inspire. All right. A question will come to your mind that okay, what are they really trying to do? What are they really trying to say? So meaning that, does that mean that if I'm on a Nike shoe, I get inspired to move quickly, to do things very very snappy? Or what exactly does that mean? So you must understand that your target audience are those people, you know, for Nike right now, right? Your target audience most likely are the youth, those in their 20s, 30s, 40s, who are always inspired and motivated to move very fast, to do things, swiftly and the likes, right? So you're just helping them to understand that okay, if you're on this kind of um, you know, um, 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 you know, footwear, it's going to help you to get yourself inspired. Okay, if you may put it that way. So that's just that. Then you have to evoke emotions as well. Number two, evoke emotions. You must steer emotions using power words, captivating storytelling and appealing to your audience desires, right? Or pain points. Pain points is one angle that people use to people, catch audience or catch their customers. Those who need a service have a particular need why that service is needed. Eat on that pain point. The reason why that service is needed, amplify it. When that is done, it has a way of grabbing them. I say, okay, no, 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 I think it's high time I need to get this. All right. So you have to also create curiosity. Tease your audience by hinting at something intriguing, sparking that curiosity, and compelling them to click. Okay. Then include keywords. You can always ask questions. You can delve more into all of these things as a professional who wants to learn about copywriting. All right. Now include keywords. That is, incorporate relevant keywords to improve searchability and help your content appear in relevant searches. And let's go on quickly to writing engaging captions and posts. All right, to do this, you have to start strong. Begin with a captivating hook that spikes curiosity and encourages readers to keep reading. Your caption must be fire. You don't want to sell. You don't want to sell a book and start saying, "Come and buy this book," and start saying, placing captions like this and this, captions like having been motivated. What motivation help? You just have to create captions that are really, really catchy, important, and relevant to what you are selling, to the product you're selling, and the likes. Then you must be able to add value as well. Share valuable information, insights, or tips that resonate with your audience and demonstrate your expertise. Alright, this is important. Include a call to action and use of visuals wisely. Alright, so you need to include a call to action and also use of visuals wisely. Then, using hashtags effectively. You cannot but use your hashtags. All right. Now, for you to do this, I just mentioned 2 points here. Research trending and relevant hashtags to increase your content discoverability. There are some apps that you can use for this. If you're interested, you let me know. You can just send a DM and or just ask a question. We'll walk you through. This particular class or this course is just to introduce you into copywriting and will also direct you on more things to do when you ask questions. All right. Now, you're also going to create branded hashtags to enhance brand recognition and create and encourage user generated content. It's important to create branded hashtags to enhance brand recognition. For instance, the same man that I was talking about the other time, Sabinus, is the one that created this hashtag huge, huge, HOOGE. So anywhere you see huge, you know that this is an hashtag that is, you know, created by who? By Sabinus, and recently cashed out from that particular stuff. So that's that. Now, measuring the success of your social media copy, be able to set goals and objectives, track relevant metrics, analyze and optimize. This is everything you need to do. A work for you as a professional social media copywriter. Now that the tips and best practices for social media copywriting, we call the first one keys. That is, keep it short and simple, simply as clear and concise. See that? So you must avoid complex jargon. You must craft copy that is easy to read and easy to understand. All right. Then inject personality. Let your brand's unique voice and tone shine through to create a genuine connection with your audience. Go and check brands. Check brands. There's a lady on Instagram, Mistakey. There's there's so many of them. You know, some even use the same dress all the time. Some use the same room, the same studio all the time. All of these things is a subject of injecting personality. All right. Look at those who are in the skits making industry as well. They have just a particular wear that they use. Most times when you see them on that wear, you know that yes, they're up for another skits, or they are up for another content. So it's just very, very important that you're able to inject your personality into what you do. And for your customers as well, your clients whom you are helping to manage their own their own businesses, their own social media pages. These are some of the things that you need to consult with them about. All right. Ask them what which will be better. You give them options from what you have from what you know. You give them options and you give them the permission to choose. out of the options that you have created, just to be democratic. That's that's the illusion that the democracy poses to us. So the options are still given by the dictators, and they make it appear as if we are the one deciding it. Anyway, that's not the angle I'm looking at it from. That's just a little digression. But all in all, it means that any option that you are going to be giving to them are things that you'll be able to what to do and keep up with. Something that will not really stress you and give you a lot of challenges. For instance, if you go and request that, okay, they want videos all the time and the likes, there might be a little challenge when you're not meeting up again, or when you have more clients coming to you to work for them. So you have to be wise. Then next one is test and iterate. Okay, you must be able to experiment with different copy variations, test their performance, continuously refine your messaging for optimal results. There are applications for this as well. There are applications to do this as well. So when you're ready, let us know. Then you have to stay up to date. All right. So that's all about the social media copywriting. I just I wish I wish you well. So if you have any question, do well to ask to send a DM to me, or ask just send a DM to me or give me a call. Thank you.